guys, this is the law of averages. It's one of my favorite sections in the whole course, and the reason why is because the law of averages is everywhere. It's applicable to everyone. It doesn't matter who you are or what you are. For example, like a kingfisher looking for a fish standing by the pond, he's sitting on a tree. He might dive 3 or 4 times and not catch a fish, but he doesn't give up. He keeps going. Okay, he doesn't think to himself, I'm not good enough, this doesn't work, what a waste of time. He recognizes that, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It's the same as a cheetah trying to chase a gazelle. They don't catch a gazelle every time they try. Sometimes they might try 3 or 4 times in a day and not get anything, and it's the 5th time that the family actually gets food. And so this is the same for you. You're going to be out there, you're going to be searching for an opportunity. Not everything that you run into is going to be a suitable opportunity. And it's your job to recognize that the law of averages is everywhere, okay? So I've just referenced this example here. But realistically, if you come back to the 9 to 5, you haven't put yourself in a position of exposing yourself to the law of averages if you're in a 9 to 5, okay? You may have done when you were hunting for a job, and you may have, applied for 10 jobs and you got declined for 9 of them and then you landed one. That's an example of the law of averages. You didn't just stop putting out CVs or stop looking for a job, because if you do stop, you're not going to eat. Okay, so it's the same with this. If you guys just give up and you think that you're not good enough, then you simply won't be. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to remember there's a data set, okay, and we need to make sure that we're keeping an eye on our data set, which keeps our mind straight. Okay, so for example, it might be 2 out of 20 calls that book meetings. Hopefully this improves over time. The point is that when we're making our 18 calls that end in no's, we're not going to get all upset and cry about it, because if we do, this is going to throw off your law of averages, which is what we talked about before. Okay, and your law of averages are based on, keeping a stable mind, treating every opportunity like it's the same. Okay, if you have a negative approach or you have a negative mindset, you're going to scare off people who were potentially going to buy from you, and you'll lose an opportunity. So if you feel like you're getting a little bit negged out, or you're a little bit depressed, a little bit frustrated, or impatient with potential customers, then just go for a walk, take some time off, just go outside and sit in the sun for 10 minutes. Because that's really going to get you grounded. You need to be grounded to do this. Okay, it's not for everybody. Some of you guys that buy this course, you'll probably give up, and that's fine. I'm not really concerned about you guys. People who don't have the perseverance to keep trying, they don't deserve the success and the rewards that perseverance delivers. So I'm just going to keep this nice and short, but you can use the following Google Sheet to track your law of averages and your mindset. I'm just going to open this sheet here so you can have a look. Okay, so this is an example, right? This is the name, the person that you're talking to, the contact email. Keep notes of all these things, because you want to know who's interested and who's not. Okay, did you contact them? Yes. Did you speak to them? Yes. Meeting booked? Yes or no? If it's a no, then maybe make some notes. Why didn't they buy? You're asking them all of those things. Okay, mindset notes. I felt rejected. Okay, that's great. Good for you. Maybe sometimes you're going to feel rejected. Write that down. Talk about how you feel, and this is for you. You don't need to share this with anyone else, but recognize that the potential deal value that you could have closed if he had a purchase was $2,000 a month. So who cares if you felt rejected? You potentially could have made $2,000 a month from that guy. And recognize that when this pipeline is full and you've got 100 people in here that all could have paid you $2,000 a month, do the math, guys. Even if you get 10 of those on board, you're going to be making $20,000 a month. Is it worth getting 180 no's to be making $20,000 a month? Personally, I think it definitely is worth it. But each of you have your own opinion. I hope that this has been insightful. Recognize that your law of averages are what are going to keep you sane. Recognize that they are everywhere. And let's get straight into it, because we're really getting into the nitty-gritties now, and you guys are going to start making some calls. So let's go.